Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mercy. So today guys, we are going to be learning how to make this beautiful top here. It's an off-shoulder bursty that has a basque with a leg of mutton sleeve. Okay, if you're interested in learning how to make this, just keep watching. You can see what I just recreated using the pattern paper. You can see how beautiful my own is looking. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Okay, let's get into the drafting. Now I have my pattern paper. It's unfold. I folded into two, as you can see here. Now note that some of the measurements I'll be calling is measurement that will be that I will be putting down on this paper. Is some of them is not going to be correct, but the one I'll be calling from my mouth will be the correct one. Now because it's an off shoulder, I'm just went ahead to remove 5.5 inches, placing the tape on the paper edge to get my shoulder to bust, shoulder to under bust. It's an off shoulder. Okay, so go ahead and remove any inches you wanted. You can remove 5 inches, you can remove 4 inches. Now I'm just going to get shoulder to the under bust, shoulder to the waist, and to the length of this blouse. After that, I'll just go ahead and mark extra 6 inches for my basque. Right now, after getting all that, remember that the picture we are recreating, the length of the top does not get to the hip area. So you know the place that your own length is gonna b. After that, go ahead and mark extra 6 inches. You can mark your length after waist. Okay, after waist you can mark, use 2 inches extra for your waist. Before that, after that, sorry, you mark your basque length, which is 6 inches. All right, now I'm just going to go ahead and mark bust, under bust, waist, and blouse length, which is the basque shape. Having gotten that, next is to input my bust span, divide by 2. I'll start marking it starting from the bust, under bust, waist, and to the blouse length. So I'm still going to extend this to the chest line like this and mark. So I'm going to go ahead and connect the lines. Now the next thing is to mark, having gotten that, 1.7 inches at the under bust area. We're about to create the bust curve. 1.7 inches at this side. I'm just going to go ahead and mark 1.7 inches. Then to this side, I'm going to mark, okay, I'll mark 1.7 inches as well. And this other side, I'm just going to mark 0.7 inches down. Like you see me, I'm marking 0.7 inches and I'll take it down. So if you are if you are a bust 38 to 40, the place I mark 1.7 inches, just go ahead and mark 2 inches, and this side I'm curving, go ahead and mark 1.3 inches or 1.5 inches, depending. If you know how you get your off shoulder, you draft your off shoulder, just go ahead and mark and draft it out. Okay, this is very, very simple. Now I'm just going to go ahead and rule out the lines like this. Now coming to the basque shape, I'm just going to go ahead and draft my diagonal dart. So the dart leg is not going to be getting to the basque shape, to the full length of the basque shape. You can see the way I just draw my diagonal dart. Now the next thing is just to outline all the lines with my marker. After that, I'm going to be taking out 1 inch on the chest line, 1 inch at the both side. Okay, so for the bust tightening, I just deducted 1 inch at the both side on the chest line, and I'm just going to curve it out using my French curve like this. I'll blend a little. Now the next thing is to input all the measurement. So I'll start. Before I do that, I'm just going to deduct the 5.5 inches to get where the chest or my armhole fall in. I'll mark it there. So that is the length of my armhole. I just indicate it, like marking it like so. Okay, now the next thing I'm just going to go ahead to do is to input my measurement. I'll start putting my measurement from the chest line. I'll put my bust measurement divide by 4 plus seam allowance. I'll bring back the that intake I took. Okay, now on the what I have on the chest line, I'm just going to bring it down to the bust length. On the under bust, I'm just going to do same thing, then divide bring back the that intake plus same allowance. Same things goes to the waist area. I'm just going to measure waist measurement divided by 4 plus same allowance plus that intake. Now coming to the blouse length, you can go ahead and put your hip measurement divided by 4 plus same allowance, or better say you can put your waist measurement divided by 4 plus same allowance. Whatever you have on the waist, you bring it down to the hemming part. You can go ahead and put your hip measurement, but just know that if you put your hip measurement, you are still going to go ahead and shape it after sewing this top. All right, so the front is ready. Next is just to cut it out. But before I do that, I'm just going to come down from the waist measurement, from the length of the top. I'll come down with 1.5 inches and connect it to meet to the basque length. You know, the blouse has a pointy shape, and that is the basque length. I just came down from the waist from the length of the top with 1.5 inches and connect our basque. So this is all about the front. Just going to go ahead and cut it out. Now I'm just going to go ahead and curve out our armhole line, like the armhole length. I'm just going to go ahead and curve it out. So you can curve it connecting to the bust tightening that, or you come out with 1.5 inches like this. That is how to make an armhole curve for off shoulder. Now the next thing I'm just going to go ahead is to cut it out. Just continue my cutting. All right, so guys, if you love what we do here, please don't forget to hit the subscription and also hit the notification bell. Please subscribe. All right, subscription is free. Okay, it's not gonna remove any money from your bank account. All right, guys, I'll just continue to cut. You can see the way I'm cutting it out, cutting out my dart like so. So if you are you can if you notice that this paper is unfold, if you don't have much paper, don't fold it up. You can just use one paper, draft it out and place it on your fabric and cut. Now the front is ready. I'm just going to open it up for us to see how beautiful our basque off shoulder shape is looking so beautiful. So we are going to head over to the back, though the back does not have much work there. I've gone ahead to put some basic body there. You can see the balls, the waist and my darts, right? So now I just remove the same 5.5 inches to get to the length of the top. This place I'm touching right now is my length of the top. Okay, so the back, sorry, is not going to be having any basque shape. So I brought the side paper of the front for me to cover out the armhole area. I wanted the front armhole and the back armhole to be same. You can see what I just did there. I just curve it out. Okay, I just trace it out on the back. This is all about the back. Go ahead and draft your off shoulder back. It's very simple. Remove 5.5 inches or 5 inches, then get your shoulder to bust, shoulder to waist and shoulder to the length of your back. Then go ahead and mark your darts, taking it up to the chest line if you want, as my own is. Now after cutting it, I'm just going to go ahead and get the neck depth for the back. I'll just come down using 1/2 inch So if you know how deep you want the back of your neck to be, the neck sorry, how deep the neckline of your back to be, just go ahead and mark it. Remember, this is just an illustration. I'm using a paper to do this, okay? I'm just recreating this for us to see how it looks like. So I am done with the back, and please remember to add your zipper allowance. Is very very important. Now this, let's get to the sleeve area. So this is my basic sleeve, okay? It's very very small, but you know that the pattern paper I'm recreating is very very small. Now you can see where I just mark the length, or where I want that puffy area, the mutton part, to start. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this curvy parts on this upper part, or because we are making a off shoulder sleeve, the edge need to be look straight. Now after coming down with my cap height, adding extra 1 inch, I went ahead to slash this upper edge into two, like so, and I'm still going to go ahead and slash it again, though I'm not going to cut it off. It's going to be remaining like this. I'll also slash this upper side. So I am about to get that puffy sleeve, like the bigger sleeve that is on the shoulder, okay? Come down with your cap, come down with your cap height, or you measure where you want that puffy area to be. You use the length, measure it on your basic sleeve, then mark from the upper edge, draw your off shoulder sleeve, and slash it like so. After slashing, I'm just going to place it on my fabric. So just know that the white paper is my fabric. I'll place it on my fabric like so and start spreading. So it is a method of slash and spreading something. So I'm just going to spread the length I wanted, and I'll pin it down like so. So that is how you're going to do it on your own fabric. All right, I'll also spread this other side, but before I do that, I'm just going to go ahead and pin it up. Please make sure you you cut off shoulder sleeve. Off shoulder sleeve is different from normal sleeve, okay? Now I'm just going to go ahead and continue to spread, but while spreading, make sure that the first part that you spread is going to be like, you can spread to this length, but make sure that the first part you spread and the second part you are spreading is going to be equal. All right, don't allow one to be more spread than the other one, okay? You can see that I'm just arranging it. So I'm just telling you now for you to know. Don't spread one to be longer than the other one. Make sure that they are equal. Okay. So I'm just going to measure from the center midpoint and this side, and measure to this side to know if they are also equal. You can go ahead and measure this other part as well for you to know how the gap is. Now having gotten that, I'm just going to go ahead and draw the shape out. So if you're using your fabric, if you place it on your fabric, just go ahead and cut it out instead of drawing like so, okay? Use your scissors and cut it out, but I'm just going to go ahead and draw the shape out. You can see what I'm doing. So because this is just the paper, this puffy edge really need to come down. So don't just stop at your cap height. Come down from the upper shoulder, come down where you want this puffy or mutton sleeve to end, like that puffy area to start and to end, so it can be more than your cap height. All right, now having gotten that, I'm just going to go ahead and remove the the paper I just drafted and cut it out. So I noticed that the second paper I just spread, upper part I just spread is bigger than this one I'm just touching right now, but it's okay, it's just an illustration. Okay, so while making your, make sure that the two spreading is equal. Okay, that is why I'm adding extra inches there for them to be the same shape. Now I'm just going to go ahead and gather this upper part like so. You can go ahead and pleat it to your round sleeve measurement, okay, to your armhole measurement. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and gather it and come back and show us what it looks like. Go ahead and gather the edge to your armhole measurement, armhole length, or you pleat. If you like, pleat it. If you like, you gather it. Whatever choice you like, just do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my own, then come back and show us the next step to follow. But I'm just showing you how you are going to gather it. Okay, because if you're gathering it, the mutton sleeve or the puffy sleeve is just going to be coming out, and this is what it looks like. You can see the shape now. So on this armhole area, like this place I'm touching right now, I'm just going to use cut pieces for the curving of it, like for the interfacing. I'll just curve it, sorry, I'll just turn it up with a little pieces. So the paper is going to serve as my pieces there. Cut a pieces like 1 inch or for the wideness, then the length of your armhole, go ahead and turn it up on this armhole area for you to be able to attach it on the body of the top. So this is what it looks like after attaching it, the pieces, the interfacing on the sleeve. I'm just going to go ahead and attach it on uh the top that we are making. I'll join all the top, all the paper, sorry, all the paper together. I'm just going to go ahead and join all the paper, both the front and the back of the top, then attach our sleeve. You can see how beautiful the sleeve is looking. Didn't I try? All right, so like I said before, please don't forget to subscribe, okay, and don't forget to hit the notification bell for you to be notified whenever we post a new tutorial. Okay, so this is what the off shoulder looks like, and this is what the sleeve looks like, and this is what everything looks like. All right guys, and here comes to the end of our tutorial. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.